Live from downtown Bakersfield, 23 ABC News Midday starts now.
Good morning and thanks for joining us for 23 ABC News at 11 a.m. I'm Danielle Kern.
And I'm Mike Hart. Our top story at this hour, breaking news coming into our newsroom. New details about that triple homicide in Lamont on Friday night. Kern County Sheriffs Department now saying they believe the incident was gang related and all the victims are teenagers, including 2 minors.
KCSO says the victims in the deadly shooting were 16, 17, and 18 years old. Deputies responded to Buena Vista Boulevard and Fairfax Road after getting reports of a shooting just before 7 p.m. Friday. The 3 victims, all males, were found suffering from gunshot wounds. There's no suspect information at this time. If you know anything, call KCSO at 861-3110 or call the Secret Witness hotline at 322-4040.
The city of Bakersfield will be taking its first steps towards replacing city manager Alan Tandy, who retired last week. Right now, the mayor, the council, and city attorney are all interviewing potential candidates for his position. They're also discussing a potential interim city manager. Tandy retired, as you know, after nearly 30 years with the city of Bakersfield, following a career that spanned 27. We'll continue to follow the progress and share any information we get to our website, turn23.com.
And the race for the White House continues to thin out. This morning, Cory Booker announced that he is suspending his campaign. In an email to supporters, the New Jersey senator wrote he doesn't have the money to build a campaign that can win. Booker launched his candidacy in February. Booker told supporters he will campaign for the eventual Democratic nominee for president and Democratic senators.
Let's take a break. Bring in Chief Meteorologist Elena Ruska to look outside at 11 o'clock. It's over 30, right? We're in the 40s.
Cross your fingers.
I felt like it took us so long to get there, right? It was
I know.
A really chilly start to the morning.
Drag us into the 40s.
Seriously.
Yeah, it's a very slow drag too. With that, we have some wet weather up to our north. That's why we're getting this cool air this far south. We're dry in the form of there's no rain coming, but there was some moisture in the air, so we got some fog north of the county line. This morning we've gotten up to 51 here in Bakersfield, but it felt like it took us much of the morning to get out of those 30s and 40s. We're still close to freezing in Breckenridge after they were in the 20s this morning. Now 41 in Tehachapi, still 36 in Fraser Park, and you're seeing some 50s down into some of our desert cities already. But there's still a wind advisory there for about another 45 minutes for the Mojave area, and then those winds died down. We have a system passing on by. See how we're at 17 miles an hour in Tehachapi. So it's fresh air coming on shore that keeps us with moderate air quality and seasonal temperatures. That's 50s here on the valley floor. But last week we were talking about a chance of rain for tomorrow. That's faded away. The chance of rain for Thursday, though, that's boosting up, and I'll show you that coming up.
Thank you, Elena. Bakersfield police impounded several cars over the weekend in an effort to put the brakes on street racing. The BPD conducted 2 operations. The first on Friday resulted in 11 citations. Another 10 tickets handed out Saturday. A total of 4 cars were impounded. Officials say 2 people were also arrested for grand theft auto. Additional operations, we're told, are reportedly scheduled over the next few weeks.
County supervisors are expected to vote tomorrow on the next step towards approving a new low-barrier homeless shelter. It's an agreement between the county and the Community Action Partnership of Kern in making CAPK the sole source provider to operate the shelter. Documents indicate the shelter is expected to be completed by next month. If approved, the agreement will be in place for a 3-year term beginning tomorrow, the day of the meeting, and ending January 13th in 2023. The board's expected to vote on the agreement tomorrow morning. The board also asking for public comment from anyone potentially impacted by the governor's increase in regulations on the oil industry. If you remember, back in November, Governor Gavin Newsom issued a moratorium on permits for wells that use high-pressure steam to extract oil. The board's asking for the oil community to attend tomorrow's meeting and discuss the economic impacts that these restrictions can cause. Members of the governor's administration are also scheduled to attend that meeting.
Local business icon Mike Steyer was diagnosed with stage 4 neck cancer in 2005, and over the last 15 years, his family says he never let the treatment or recovery slow him down. Well, last Friday morning, his family says he quietly passed away in his sleep. Mike Steyer started the business for RVs in 1973, teaming up with his longtime friend Barry Phillips to create a local dynasty in the RV world. Kathy Steyer tells 23 that her husband discovered a lump in his neck in 2005 and began treatment that continued with Dr. Patel at the Comprehensive Blood and Cancer Center. He contracted aspiration pneumonia in 2012, but still found the energy to socialize, go out with his family, and play golf at Bakersfield Country Club. He served in the Marines during Vietnam and will be laid to rest at the Bakersfield National Cemetery on January 21st, with a service and reception at BCC to follow. Mike Steyer was 71 years old.
We're getting closer to the end of the tree recycling event at Bakersfield College. This is the last week that you can take advantage of the program. Take your tree to the southwest corner of Haley Street and University. This event, in connection with the city of Bakersfield, is in its 30th year. Organizers are recycling trees until this Friday.
If you have driven down California, perhaps you've seen cane being raised in the area. Canes? Yeah, plural. No more. Mimi's Cafe. The second Bakersfield Cane's location will be open Thursday. The popular chicken finger restaurant saw success when its first location opened on Coffee Road. It's famous, of course, for its chicken fingers. It's right there on the sign. Yeah, crinkle cut fries, special sauce, and that Texas toast. Second location will be in the same parking lot at Barnes & Noble, right there on California Avenue.
In this week's Kern Back in Business, Wasco's getting a Panda Express, and they're looking to hire 50 people.
23 ABC's Daniela Garrido has more on what they're looking for in their applicants.
We hire them, we slowly train them, and until they really get how to do the job here.
I want to give others the opportunity to grow how I was given the opportunity to grow. I started serving plates.
Panda Express is opening a new location in Wasco this spring, and they will be hiring about 50 new positions.
Every day was different, and every day I learned something, which it was little or it was big, I had a learning.
The company says employees don't need extensive experience in the food industry because new hires go through a training process.
Depending on them, their work performance and how much they want to learn. So we as managers, training leaders spend time to grow them, teach them.
There are key skills necessary to be part of the Panda Express team in order for it to run smoothly.
High energy, willing to learn, flexible hours.
Panda Express says they are also looking for someone who wants to grow with the company. Employees like Aurora are prime examples of that.
I was hired as a service team 8 years ago. I've been with Panda 8 years. I've been a general manager for 5 years.
Currently, the fast food chain has 10 locations in Bakersfield, 1 in Delano, and their newest location in Wasco.
It's coming closer to them. They don't have to drive to this location or location in Delano, so it's getting closer to home.
And that was 23 ABC's Daniela Garrido. And this morning, Job Fest Kern County announced their 2020 series of events. Starts off with Lamont on February 13th, Mojave on February 27th, Bakersfield on March 11th, and then Lake Isabella on April 2nd. It then continues in Ridgecrest on April 23rd, Taft on May 7th, Shafter on May 21st, and then Delano on June 11th. We have a full list on our website, turnto23.com.
Nearly 50 years after her first big hit, Tanya Tucker is back out on the road making a stop here in Bakersfield. The Delta Dawn sensation taking the CMT Next Women of Country Bring My Flowers Now tour to the Fox Theater in April. Tickets go on sale Friday. You can get them Wednesday, but you use the code COUNTRY.
Ooh.
Do you have to be in all caps?
I don't know.
Okay, it's country. They're available online or at the Fox box office. The show is Tuesday, April 21st. Doors at 6:30.
You're not crazy or unwell. Matchbox 20 is coming to Bakersfield later this year. The band released dates for the Matchbox 20 2020 tour this morning.
Which are how many 20s?
Matchbox 20 2020.
Oh,
Get it? Yeah. Bakersfield's on one of the stops. The band's performing at Mechanics Bank Arena September 27th with special guest The Wallflowers. Tickets go on sale to the general public this Friday at 9 a.m.
Well, you got a chance to hear comedy stylings of Joey Diaz at the Fox Theater later this week. You might recognize him from a number of TV and film roles like The Mentalist, The Longest Yard. He was even in Spider-Man 2. See, you recognize him? Oh, yeah. He's a funny guy. He's been a regular on Joe Rogan's podcast, right? Tickets go on sale. Well, they're on sale right now at the Fox Theater box office. There's a lot going on at the Fox.
Yeah.
Starting at just $35. It's this Friday, doors at 7. The hilarity begins at 8 o'clock. And the Beatles are alive 50 years after they broke up. Wow, boys are performing again. Well, the ultimate tribute band is performing their tunes. It's Saturday, Downbeat 7:30. You can get tickets at the box office. On the website, tickets start at $20. So